If you've been following along with this series, you've noticed that we're walking through things very slowly and very carefully. This is very much by design. Influency and the components that make it up are achievable by anyone with the time to make it happen, but there are a lot of pieces to doing influency right. We'll get you there, but there's no quick fix or get-rich-quick path to influency. If you want your long tail to grow, you need to nurture it. We're bringing this up now because after over a dozen lessons and having gotten only as far as choosing your content management system for maximal effect and explaining the most basic of settings, people are starting to ask why we aren't going faster. I'll be explaining that in detail next time, but first I need to show you something important that might seem weird. Take a look at these statistics. They're for two pieces of media on YouTube. The one at the top with just 138,000 views is a snippet of an audio routine by the comedian Ron White. The second piece, a 1-hour video purporting to show you how to build a great website in an hour, has over 700,000 views. At first blush, it's amazing that a how-to video by some guy you'd likely never heard of would have so many views, but assuming those numbers are real, let's congratulate the author and move on to asking what's different and what's the same. Ron White's piece is audio only and just a small part of an illicitly recorded concert. That's what's different. The Ron White media just isn't very good. Now here's what's the same. In both cases, the ratio of likes to dislikes is about 35-1. A much larger portion of the how-to video viewers reacted, but the overall I liked versus oh no I didn't stayed the same. This is because there are things you can get people to do with surprising consistency if you know how, and influency is all about knowing how. We'll be looking at the how-to video next time, and I'll show you why we're not trying to teach you how to build a website in just an hour.